seen a lot of YouTube videos about the cheapest things or the free things. And let me just say, from someone who lives here, living on Kauai is very expensive. Our lifeblood is tourism, and we really appreciate the tourists that come and support the local economy. However, one of the great things about Kauai, it's just so beautiful. So coming here itself is a huge gift. And here are 5 things that I think are great things to do that cost no money. Life is short. Buy the beach house, live the dream. Kauai is an expensive place to live. It's generally an expensive place to visit, but it's not expensive to like and subscribe. So if you want a little piece of Kauai on a daily basis, please like and subscribe. So number 1 is Glass Sand Beach. I love beach walking, and I really love finding sea glass at beaches. Potentially you can find sea glass at many beaches on Kauai. However, there is a beach near Port Allen called Glass Sand Beach, and you generally find little like sand kernels of glass, of sea glass, right? But when you're really lucky, you find whole pieces of sea glass, right? And so for me, it's really fun to go to Glass Sand Beach and comb through the beach and try to find some sea glass. Now, if you haven't heard, it is bad karma on Kauai to collect coral or lava rocks and leave the island with them. You should not take those. Those should remain here. I think sea glass is okay, right? It didn't come from the sea, but it's coming back from the sea. Not only is it not bad karma, it's probably environmentally nice to collect the sea glass and to take it with you. The second place that I think has great sea glass is Pakala's. A little further down on your way to Keikaha, you have to park on the highway and hike into the beach, but Pakala's is another great beach to collect sea glass. I think it's a great treasure. Snorkeling. We are an island in the middle of the Pacific. There's a lot to see in the ocean. You could argue that technically you need equipment, so this isn't a free activity. Lots of people own their own snorkel gear. Once you buy the equipment, it'll be a free activity the next time you do it. Snorkeling is a great activity to do on Kauai. Here are the 3 places that I think offer the best snorkeling on Kauai. Number 1 is actually Poipu Beach. There's a lot to see at Poipu Beach. Now, it's a small beach, but there's a lot going on, right? You have a little kiddie pool on the left. You have the island where the sandbar kind of comes and goes right off the coast. Almost every other day there's a monk seal laying on the beach. There's often a turtle at Poipu Beach. It's a great beach to watch the sunsets, but it is also a great beach for snorkeling. There's a place across the street where you can buy some fish food if you'd like to. That helps the fish come and look at you. But there's a lot of fish to see at Poipu Beach. Number 2 would be Tunnels Beach. Not where the main parking spot is, but probably half a mile down the coast, further northeast. Great spot for snorkeling. It's also a place where people go spear fishing, and people even scuba dive in that location. But it's a great spot because you're gonna see a variety of fish. You'll be able to see the coral and see what's growing on the coral. And the third place that I think is great to go snorkeling is Anini Beach. Now, where I like to go in Anini Beach is as far down as you can, as close to Princeville as you can, and to kind of snorkel right under the bluff, the most pristine part of Anini Beach, in my opinion. So these 3 spots, Poipu Beach, Tunnels, and Anini, have great snorkeling. Take in the natural habitat and wildlife that surrounds Kauai. Hiking is a great free activity on Kauai. There are lots of hikes. Kauai is kind of considered the adventure island, so don't let this limit you. There's a lot of information online about what hikes to do, but my two favorites are one, the Kalalau or the Nepali Coast hike. You do have to get into Hyena State Park. The hike is free. I recommend, if you're unfamiliar with the hike, you should do the 2 miles in to Kauai Beach, maybe go another 2 miles into the interior to the waterfall, and then the 4-mile hike out. Now, 8 miles to a big hiker might seem like that's easy. This is a full day hike because we do get a lot of rain on Kauai. If you're unfamiliar, our mud has clay in it, so it's super slippery. This is a slow going hike. Plus, once you leave the beach to go to the interior waterfall, you are basically walking through the jungle on an undefined path. As I like to say on Kauai, the jungle is always trying to take over. So there isn't a clear path, but you follow the stream up to the waterfall. World-class, breathtaking views on either side of you. Another hike I love is Ava Ava Puhi, which is in Waimea Canyon. It comes out to such a beautiful vista. Now you're walking in at a slight decline, right? So walking in is easier. It's about 3.5 miles, and then you come out kind of on this peninsula where you have these valleys on both sides, right? Ava Ava Puhi. But you go out onto this peninsula and you're looking out at the Pacific Ocean. It's beautiful. Now on your way back, you're going to have to hike 3.5 miles at a slight incline to get out. But it is totally worth it. It's a great hike. I definitely recommend it. If you're looking for an easy, flat hike, then you should try Stone Dam in Kilauea. You hike past a mahogany forest into an old built-to-stone dam, and there's different Japanese fishing ponds. Right on the other side of the stone dam, there is a rope swing, which is really fun if you want to swing into the river. But remember, river water on Kauai is colder than the ocean water. So if you're looking for a rope swing, there are better places to find one. Number 4, sunrise on Kauai. So the whole east to the southeast corner to the northeast corner, you can watch the sunrise from anywhere on there. I've picked 2 spots that I really love. Number 1 is the Kapa'a bike path. I like to go on the Kapa'a bike path, go a little down towards Donkey Beach. It's a great place to watch the sunrise. Now, to watch the sunrise, you have to get there a significant amount of time before the sun rises. When the light starts coming up, that's when you see all the brilliant colors. Another great location, which might seem a little unusual, is Secret Beach. Now, Secret Beach is in Kilauea. The Kilauea Lighthouse kind of crosses over. So you're not going to see it rise out of the ocean. It's going to come up across the peninsula that the Kilauea Lighthouse is on. The colors from Secret Beach, there's something special about it. They're just so beautiful. It's definitely a great place to watch the sunrise. Sunsets are also free. When my brother Paul comes to visit me, he wants to be up early enough to see the sunrise, and he wants to be in a place to watch the sunset. They're just so beautiful. It's something you don't want to miss while you're here. A couple great places to watch the sunset. One would be Salt Pond Beach, which is in Waimea on the southwestern side. Another great place to watch the sunset on the north shore is Hanalei Bay. Watch it pass through the Hanalei Pier, watch all the activity of the pier, the people walking around, highlighted in that golden hour mist of light. And sometimes in Hanalei, the whole sky is lit up with red. They do say the best things in life are free. All of these things that I've just mentioned are great things to do on Kauai, and a really great way to see the real beauty of Kauai.